everyone, welcome back to DG Views. I am Desvi, and today I'm going to be watching Chapter 11 of RWBY titled Jaunedice. Based on the title of this chapter, I'm going to assume that it's mostly going to focus on Jaune, so that should be interesting, getting to know more about him. But before we get into it, I just want to do a brief summary of my two main theories moving on with the series. So the first one actually has to deal with Jaune, and how I think that, because a few episodes ago, Pyrrha had mentioned how he has a lot of aura, and he had healed his scar, like, instantly. And I thought about it some more, because I had mentioned maybe that's just something everyone can do with aura, you activate it and then your scars are healed. But if that's the case, like I said, I just think about plotlines in RWBY. If that's the case, then how come Weiss's scar never healed? That she got from that fight. Right? If she could just activate her aura, she could have healed it. Right? But that didn't happen. But Jaune, like immediately, it just healed. So I'm thinking that aura is probably his gift, his ability. And if I'm wrong, I have a second theory for what Jaune's special thing might be, because he has to have something. He's basically, and again, I'm sorry for the references, but he's basically the Ron Weasley, Neville Longbottom, Samwise Gamgee, Samuel Tarly of this series. It's kind of obvious. And each of these characters eventually, at some point, pulls through as someone of greater importance than you originally thought. So I think that's what's going to happen with him as well. Like, he's going to have a much bigger role than anticipated. So if it's not aura, then it might also be his sword. Because, again, a lot of the characters and stuff in the show is based on fairy tales or actual events in history. So maybe it's like an Excalibur type thing, his sword, because he had mentioned it was passed down from his great-grandfather. So like, and RWBY said it was like a classic or something. So I don't know. That's just me brainstorming. So it's either aura or his sword is special. He has a special sword. We'll see. But like, he's obviously Joan of Arc. I mean, the whole sword thing would have made more sense if his name was like Author. You know? So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. And yeah, and then my second theory was regarding Weiss and how Torchwick might try to kidnap her at some point, because her father is basically this big dust guy, and his main goal is to accumulate more dust. So what better way to do that than by kidnapping Weiss and, you know, ransoming her for more dust. Like, if I was a criminal mastermind, that's what I would do. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Let's get into it. Chapter 11. Yeah, Jaune. What was his name?
This is the part where you lose.
Over my dead.
That's enough. Students, as you can see, Mr. Ark's aura has now dropped into the red. In a tournament-style duel, this would indicate that Jaune is no longer fit for battle and that the official may call the match. Mr. Ark, it's been weeks now. Please try to refer to your scroll during combat. Gauging your aura will help you to decide when it is appropriate to attack, or when it is better to move to a more defensive strategy. We wouldn't want you to be gobbled up by a Beowulf, now would we?
Speak for yourself.
Remember, everyone, the Vital Festival is only a few months away. It won't be long before students from the other kingdoms start arriving in Vale, so keep practicing. Those who choose to compete in the combat tournament will be representing all of Vale.
That's cool. It's like the Twilight tournament. Maybe I was wrong about the aura
There
thing.
we were, in the middle of the night.
It was day.
We were surrounded by Earth's side.
They were Beowulfs.
Dozens of them!
2 of them.
But they were no match. And in the end, Ren and I took them down and made a boatload of Leanne selling Ursa's skin rugs.
She's been having this recurring dream for nearly a month now.
John, are you okay?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Why?
It's just that you seem a little not okay.
Guys, I'm fine. Seriously. Look.
Jean, Carden has been picking on you since the first week of school.
Who?
Carden.
Winchester? Nah, he just likes to mess around, you know. Practical jokes.
He's a bully.
Oh, please. Name one time he's bullied me. Come on!
No.
Come on!
Each of you will be assigned one rocket-propelled locker to store your weapons and extra armor. Additionally, your locker can be sent to a custom location based on a
Oh
6-digit
no.
What? Wait, please, no.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't land far from the school.
Jean, you know if you ever need help, you can just ask.
Oh! We'll break his legs!
Guys, really, it's fine. Besides, it's not like he's only a jerk to me. He's a jerk to everyone.
Ow, that hurts!
Please stop.
I told you it was real.
What a freak.
Sure.
Atrocious. I can't stand people like him.
Who was that
He's
girl?
not the only one. It must be hard to be a faunus.
Faunus? I don't like that look. Is it over? Faunus. So faunus are part animal? Like with animal characteristics or physical, I don't know. What is this? Okay. Alright, another short episode, but on to part 2, so yay! It looks like I might have been wrong about the aura thing. So once it drops into the red, that means you're in danger. You need a retreat, basically. Alright. Got it.
The Faunus Rights Revolution, more popularly known as the Faunus War, humankind was quite adamant about centralizing Faunus population in menagerie.
What?
Now, while this must feel like ancient history to many of you, it is imperative to remember that these are relatively recent events. Why, the repercussions of the uprising can still be seen to this day. Now, have any among you been subjugated or discriminated because of your Faunus heritage?
Aww.
Dreadful, simply dreadful. Remember, students, it is precisely this kind of ignorance that breeds violence. I mean, just look at what happened to the White Fang. Now, which one of you young scholars can tell me what many theorists believe to be the turning points in the 3rd year of the war? Yes,
The battle at Fort Castle?
precisely. And who Who can tell me the advantage the Faunus had over General Lagoon's forces?
Hey,
Mr. Ark, finally contributing to class. This is excellent, excellent. What is the answer?
the answer, the advantage, the Faunus had over that guy's stuff. Binoculars.
At least she's trying to
Very
help.
funny, Mr. Ark. Colin, perhaps you would care to share your thoughts on the subject.
Well, I know it's a lot easier to train an animal than a soldier.
You're not the most open-minded of individuals, are you, Cardin?
What? You got a problem?
No, I have the answer. It's night vision. Many faunus are known to have nearly perfect sight in the dark.
General Lagoon was inexperienced and made the mistake of trying to ambush the faunus in their sleep. His massive army was outmatched and the general was captured. Perhaps if he'd paid attention in class, he wouldn't have been remembered as such a failure.
Mr. Winchester, please take your seat. You and Mr. Ark can both see me after class for additional readings.
Oh.
Now,
Sucks.
moving on.
Night vision, though. That's
You go
really
on
cool.
ahead. I'll wait for Jean.
You two have been struggling in my class since day one. Now, I don't know if it's a lack of interest or just your stubborn nature, but whatever it is, it stops now. You've worked hard to gain entrance to the school, and we only accept the best of the best, so I expect you to act like it. History is important, gentlemen. If you can't learn from it, you're destined to repeat it. Pages 51 to 91. I want an essay on my desk by next class. Now, run along.
Caffeine. Seriously?
You know, I really will break his legs. I have an idea. Here, come with me.
Oh, we're gonna get a romantic moment.
Pyrrha, I know I'm going through a hard time right now, but I'm not that depressed. I can always be a farmer or something.
No! That's not why I brought you up here. Jean, I know you're having a difficult time in class, and that you're still not the strongest of fighters, so I want to help you.
What?
We can train up here after class where no one can bother us.
You think I need help?
No,
Yeah.
no, that's not what I meant.
But you just said it.
Jean, everybody needs a little push from time to time. It doesn't make you any different from the rest of us. You made it to Beacon. That speaks volumes of what you're capable of.
You're wrong. I don't belong here.
That's a terrible thing to say. Of course you do.
No, I don't. I wasn't really accepted into Beacon.
Connections.
What do you mean?
I mean, I didn't go to combat school, I didn't pass any tests, I didn't earn my spot at this academy. I lied. I got my hands on some fake transcripts, and I lied.
No.
What? But why?
Because this is what I've always wanted to be. My father, my grandfather, and his father before him were all warriors. They were all heroes. I wanted to be one too. I was just never good enough.
Then let me help you.
I don't want help. I don't want to be the damsel in distress. I want to be the hero.
Jean,
I'm tired of being the lovable idiot stuck in the tree while his friends fight for their lives. Don't you understand? If I can't do this on my own, then what good am I? Just leave me alone, okay?
if that's what you think is best.
No. Poor Pyrrha. She's just trying to help you. And he heard everything.
Cardin!
I couldn't help but overhear you two from my dorm room. So, you snuck into Beacon, huh? I gotta say, Jean, I never expected you to be such a rebel.
Please, Cardi, please don't tell anyone.
John, come on. I'd never ratted a friend like that.
A friend?
Of course. We're friends now, Johnny boy. And the way I see it, as long as you're there for me when I need you, we'll be friends for a long time. That being said, I really don't have time to do those extra readings Dr. RWBY gave us today. Think you could take care of that for me, buddy? That's what I thought. Don't worry, John. Your secret's safe with me.
Wow. I hate bullies. How's he gonna get out of this though? Because this guy now, he knows that John lied to get in. And his transcripts were fake, so he has that information over on him. Is it bad that I want this Cardin guy to get like amnesia or something? like a brick fall on him and he forgets what he heard. Oh, that's terrible. But I don't know. The only other possible way that John can get out of this without basically having to do Cardin's bidding at all times is if maybe Ozpin already knows. You know? Because he doesn't... Again, I'm sorry for the Harry Potter references, but Ozpin is like totally Dumbledore, and I feel like there's not much that goes on. There's probably not much that goes on in the school that he wouldn't already know about. You know what I mean? And he had seen, like he was watching how they were during initiation too, and he still made John like a leader. So either he already knows about John lying, or I don't know, or he's gonna find out soon and John might get sent back wherever he came from. Alright, so what else? We had that girl with the rabbit ears, and apparently she's what's known as a faunus, and faunus, it looks like faunus are humans with certain animal-like physical traits. So like she had rabbit ears, which is really cool, and I'd love to find out how that came to be. Like, were they always in existence alongside humans, or was it some sort of like cross between the species? I don't know, like a genetic mutation, like X-Men or something. I don't know. Hopefully they get into that. That would be really cool. Again, I like how during the lessons that they're having in class, we are also learning a lot of information. That's awesome. And yeah, so a lot more tension in this episode. I'm, like I said, disappointed in John. A, for lying on his transcripts to get into Beacon, and B, for pushing Pyrrha away when she just wanted to help. Like, she's just trying to be a good teammate. But I'm really worried about him too, because I don't know how they're gonna get out of this, I don't know how he's gonna get out of this Cardin situation, unless he tells someone, and gets help. I don't know. Hopefully he won't tell Nora, because she might actually break his legs. Which I don't mind, but she might get in trouble for that. But yeah, so another cool episode. I look forward to moving on to the next chapter. Thank you all so much for watching and commenting and liking and subscribing. It really means a lot. Again, I'm not going to get to the comments until I'm done with the series so I can avoid spoilers, but it's much appreciated all the same. You can check us out on Instagram and Twitter. We post things there. Yeah? Okay. Cool. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next chapter. Bye!